All right, guys, today we're going to review functions. So equations, tables, and graphs are functions if every x value has only one y value. And another way to say that is equations, tables, and graphs are functions if every input, which means x value, has one output, which means y value. You've heard me say this a billion times. Today we're really going to get into it. Let's do an example. All right, is this graph a function? Well, whenever I'm given graphs like this, I want to go ahead and look and see if every x value in fact has one y value. So let's start here. This is the point, -2, 0. Now, I see that the x value is -2 and the y value is 0. So this does only have one y value for its x value. So that one's okay. This one at 0 and 1, that is fine too. There's one y value for every x value, for the x value. Now here's where we run into our problem. Where x is 2, the y value is 0, but it's also 4, which means that where x is 2, there's two y values, so this is not a function. I don't think I'm going to go over a ACE response. You guys should know what these should look like. We worked on them last week, so let's just keep moving. All right, is the following equation a function? Y squared equals 4x plus 7. Well, I see immediately that I have this y squared. Since I have the y squared, that means that this equation is not a function. Having x squared is okay, but y squared makes there more than one y value for the x value. So this equation is not a function. All right, let's look at another example. Given the equation y equals 5 over 6x plus 6, if the input of the function is 6, what is the output? Well, I'm going to go ahead and pull my equation down. Y equals 5 over 6x plus 6. Input means x value. So this is saying if the x value of a function is 6, what is the output? That means I can go ahead and plug in the input for x. So let's do that. Y equals 5 over 6 pocket. 6 goes in my pocket, plus 6. Now, multiplying with a fraction, I'm going to put 6 over 1 and multiply straight across. So I'm going to come out with 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 6. 30 divided by 6 comes out to 5. Bring my 6 down. 5 plus 6 equals 11. So my output is 11. So when my input is 6, the output is 11. Let's do one last example. All right, if the input is that Markel trains hard for track season, what is the output? Remember, this kind of stuff is related to real life all the time. So if the work that Markel puts in is that he trains hard for track season, the output is that he performs very well during season. All right, guys, just some quick reminders about functions. Let's go ahead and practice.